All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new career mode. I know we just started one with Ella Hovland, but we're here to start one with Charlie Woods. Now, I am really excited about this career mode. Season 11 just dropped. Lots of new gear, lots of new courses, lots of new content in general, and it's going to make this career mode a whole lot better. So let's jump in and let's do this thing. As you can see on the screen, this is the best rendition of Charlie Woods I could get in this game. The character creator, not great in this game, but I think I did an okay job of getting a character to look relatively like Charlie Woods. Now, we're going to be starting on the KORN FERRY Tour. I'm not even going to do the amateur event because I feel like that event is a little too easy. We want to start from the bottom at the KORN FERRY Tour, work our way up, and really make it hard to get to playing the Masters and stuff like that. But anyway, let's jump in and let's start up our career. First, I did want to show you guys all of the stats and stuff that I put in here, all of the clubs. So we have 4 outfits. I've just put 1 into power because Charlie Woods does hit it pretty far for his age in real life. Now, the lowest age I could get in this game is 18. So we're going to be playing as Charlie Woods when he's 18, first starting off on the KORN FERRY Tour. I put 1 into short game accuracy as well. So I actually looked up basically Charlie Woods what's in the bag for 2024, and I did the best I could to get the best version of this. So we have the Sim 2 driver. I actually went for the USA one just because, you know, why the hell not? We got the Stealth Woods. So by the looks of it, Charlie Woods has a driver, a 3-wood, 5-wood, and then 3-iron to pitching wedge, and then only a 54 and a 60-degree wedge. So he has no, he doesn't have like a 50-degree or a 52-degree wedge. He doesn't have a gap wedge, basically. Same as Tiger. So yeah, we're going to go with that. We got the irons are the P7 TW tailor-made ones, which are just clean as hell. Obviously, TW, Tiger Woods, you know, it is what it is. And then the wedges here, we have the tailor-made MG3 black wedges, and those, as far as I'm aware, are the ones that Charlie was using in his most recent tournament. And the Scotty Cameron putter as well. We have the Jet Set Newport 2 putter. I believe that is what he was using as well, or something at least vaguely similar. Now, he does use a Bridgestone ball. I don't know if I have a Bridgestone ball here. I'll just use Titleist for now, and we'll check if there's a Bridgestone one in the store real quick. But let's have a look at the outfits first. So the outfits, I've gone for round 1, just kind of all black, standard. I think it looks clean. I think this, we've gone for a little bit more of an out there outfit in round 2. Round 3, we have a blue, and then of course round 4, I gotta have the Sunday red. Now, this is the only Sunday red shirt that I have at the moment. I'm gonna check the store and see if there's any better ones, or maybe even on the Pro Pass there's some better ones. And I have made myself 18 years old, Charlie Woods from the United States. South Florida is the hometown. I don't know his exact hometown or whatever, so I just put in South Florida. Now let's have a look at this store real quick, see if we can find a better red shirt, and go from there. Okay, as it stands right now, it doesn't look like they have any Bridgestone balls, and doesn't look like they have any good red shirts, so a little bit disappointing, but maybe we'll unlock one as time goes on. All right, either way, I think we're ready to get into our career mode now. I did actually want to just check out the grips and the shafts of the clubs as well. Pause. I'll put the Project X shaft on because it's just cool. And the Jack Nicklaus grips I really like as well. I'm not putting any club specs on yet. We're going to try and work our way up to that, okay? I want it to be tough at the start. So we have the Stealth Plus and the Stealth 2. So I don't know which one he uses, but I think the Stealth 2 looks slightly better. No, he's using the Stealth Plus. So, okay, yeah, he's using the Stealth Plus. I'll use the Stealth Plus. His 5-wood says it's a Sim Max, though, so I don't think I have that. So maybe as the 3-wood, we'll do the Stealth Plus. And as the 5-wood, we'll leave that one. Just so there's a little bit of a difference there. You know what? I'm going to put a power spec on my 3-wood. Just have a little separation with the 5-wood, because that's a little too close right now. Yeah, so he was carrying it over 250 like 2 years ago. So he's definitely carrying it a lot further now. We'll go with the green one just because, as I said, I don't want it to be too extreme yet. This one here puts down accuracy quite a lot, but puts up power and control. I'm going to go for that one just because it's going to make it a little bit harder to be accurate, but we're going to hit it a bit further. I think that'll be kind of an interesting one. Now, the only problem with this game is, man, I have to put in the bloody shaft manually on every single one, which is really annoying.
One eternity later.
Right, I think we're sorted. So as it stands right now, my 60-degree goes 94, 54 goes 110, pitching wedge 132. So that is a big gap to the pitching wedge, but that's all right. We can work with finesse shots and stuff like that. 9-iron 148, 8 iron 162, 7 iron 173, 6 iron 185, 5 iron 195, 4 iron 205. I think the distances look pretty good to me now. Like, the distances are starting to look pretty good. So let's jump in and start off the career and let's do this thing. So we're going to start on the KORN Ferry Tour, as I said, not as an amateur. We're going to start on the KORN Ferry Tour. I'm going to put AI scoring difficulty up to, I think I'm going to put it up to 95 right off the rip. Regular events, quick, KORN Ferry finals, I'll put as like, yeah, we'll do full 1 round events for the KORN Ferry Tour. And then when we get to the PGA Tour, we'll obviously be bumping that to full 4 round events for the big tournaments and stuff like that. We'll see how we go. Welcome to KORN Ferry Tour. Complete any of the following to advance. Finish the regular season inside the top 75 to qualify for the KORN Ferry Tour finals. Finish the KORN Ferry Tour finals inside the top 30 to earn your PGA Tour card. Win 3 regular season events to earn your PGA Tour card. So we'll earn it automatically if we win 3 regular season events. As you can see, there is seven tournaments before the KORN Ferry Tour finals. Okay, sounds good. And we're starting at the Wisconsin Open at Whistling Straits. So that's going to be a tough one to start, no doubt about it. A tough one to start for Charlie Woods. Let's see what we can do here on the KORN Ferry Tour. I'm looking forward to this. It should be really fun. AI pairings are obviously going to be off for now because there's no one to play alongside. But the Wisconsin Open here, let's do this thing. KORN Ferry Tour with Charlie Woods. We're in our Sunday red there. 68 overall, which kind of makes sense considering we haven't really put in too many stats points, but as we start to improve and get better and win tournaments, I'll start to improve our statistics a little bit as well. But I want it to be challenging right off the rip. I don't want to just breeze through the KORN Ferry Tour, you know? Charlie Woods isn't Tiger Woods. You know, he's not going to come in here and dominate completely like Tiger Woods would at his age. Charlie Woods is going to have to make his own name, and we're going to try and do that for him right here, right now. Please do drop a like if you want to see more of this series going forward, and you want to see this as a full series on the channel. I'm trying out the Peach Rings G Fuel, by the way, and it's quite nice. It does taste exactly like Peach Rings. Peach Rings were never my favorite jelly, but I do like them. I prefer like the cola bottles and the rings and stuff like that, but Peach Rings are nice too, and this definitely tastes exactly like them, so fair play to G Fuel for getting that bang on. Not sponsored or anything, I'm just trying out some new energy drinks since my partnership with Rogue ended. Alright, Charlie Woods and the caddy. Tiger Woods is not our caddy, because I didn't have a caddy that looked like Tiger Woods. But, alright, driver 270 right off the rip. It's crazy that my 3-wood goes further than that in my other career mode, but driver 270, 413 yard hole to start. Let's see what we got. Charlie? Come on, Charlie! Let's see if his driver... I have the delayed swing on right now. I think it looks kind of nice, so... Alright, that's pretty good. But if you'd like me to switch my swing, I think that's the one I had on my other character too. But if you'd like me to switch my swing, we can. We can switch it to the balanced or something like that. But first drive is not great. It's into the rough. But it's not a problem. Should be fine from there. Decent lie. Is this going to be too much is the question. I don't have a finesse or anything yet as well, you got to remember.
Well, being in contention early builds one thing, and it's one key thing in all of sports, and it's specifically in golf, and that's confidence.
Come on, win. Sick. Good shot. We'll take that all day. All day. Whistling Straits is a tough course to start on, man. Whistling Straits is a tough course to start on. I actually think we did a good job of getting him to look like Charlie Woods, considering how bad the creator is on this game. Like, I think we did a decent job. So this is below at the start, but it turns back to the right quite significantly after that. I'm going to go with the putter. I think putter makes the most sense here. Let's do it. Yeah, it didn't turn back quite that much, unfortunately for us, because it did turn right at the start, but not bad. And starting with the par wouldn't be the worst thing in the world at all here. So let's try and start with the par and move on to the next one. Our first ever KORN Ferry Tour event. This is our debut as Charlie Woods here. So we're looking to place relatively decent and kind of get our name out there early. Oh, 600 yards nearly. I don't think we're going to be going for this in 2. That's for damn sure, unless wind is behind us. Ooh, and it is. It's not like I have a power drive or anything, though. This shirt isn't even that red, man. I need a redder shirt for Sunday. Look at that. Piped. Absolutely piped by the young man. That's a beauty. An absolute beauty. Charlie Woods hits a 300 plus yard drive here on this hole. 314 yard drive And that is what Charlie Woods is cooking here. Now, can we get it there is the question. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I mean, truly, there's no chance. So I think I'm going to lay up before this bunker here. It's going to hit a 3-iron. There's no way we're getting there in 2, so... let's just be smart, lay up, and go from there. No way that's still going to get into that bunker. I was laying up. I was laying up from this bunker. Hey, it took me out of the bunker, though. Thank you. Look at the bloody degree thing down the bottom right. It's like geeking out. It doesn't know what to do. All right, pitch 69. Should work. Put a little bit of loft on it. Take a little bit off it, I suppose, because it's a good lie. That's way too much. Yeah, I forgot the pitches come out, like, pretty crazy in this. There's a good tempo on it. Just, alright, we're struggling on this hole. Let's be real about it. I'm gonna have to hit a flop here. Charlie Woods. Hopefully you have your dad's touch around the greens, because otherwise we're in big trouble here. Yeah. That's pretty good. Gives us a chance to save par on the second hole. And it's gonna be a struggle at the start, guys, without the stat points and stuff. We got lucky with Ella Hovland because, like, there wasn't... we were playing a very easy course, you know? Is this above it? Oh, yeah, it does. It turns... okay. I was gonna say it turns the other way at the end, though. Right there. Yes! Good save. Charlie Woods, par start here in the KORN Ferry Tour. Can't complain too much about that. Can't complain too much about that. He looks a little bit too Asian, I think, is the only problem. He does look kind of Asian in real life, but not that much. But, I mean, the character creator's so limited, man. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Charlie Woods. I just got my first hole-in-one yesterday in this game, man, with Jack Nicklaus. Now, let's see if we can get it with the other goat's son. But that was awesome. What a moment yesterday, guys. And thank you guys for all the support on that video, on the sponsored video that we did. That was absolutely, genuinely incredible, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. It was genuinely awesome. So I'm going to hit a 7-iron here. This is a little risky, because I don't know if it gets all the way down there, but I think if it does, it's going to run all the way down to that pin. Oh, please be good. Please use the slope. Use the slope to perfection. Charlie. Charlie. Talk dirty to me. It's going a little too fast, isn't it? I was starting to think in my mind for a second. I have just got my first hole-in-one in this game. Could we get our second right after? What a shot from Charlie Woods. And this is perfect now. A good chance for a birdie. It does turn quite a bit, but a good chance for a birdie overlooking the ocean. Beautiful views here at Whistling Straits. By the way, in real life this morning, got up at 6 a.m., went up to the golf course for 7. I was the first person at the golf course, put in the code to open the gate, because I was getting a lesson. I was there before the guy who was giving me the lesson. Oh, God. So close. And got a golf lesson this morning at 7 a.m. And, man, it was the best lesson I've gotten in a while. Shout out my boy Jack Ahern. We were talking about it. Maybe we'll do some, like, if you guys would be interested in me doing some videos with this guy, like, coaching me and getting me better at golf, basically, throughout the summer, and kind of like a road to scratch series or something like that, where I'm trying to improve my golf game with the help of a coach, and he comes out on the course with me. We record some videos, both mic'd up, stuff like that, or even record the lessons and stuff. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, because I'm 100% down to do something like that. If you guys are as well. If you guys want to see it. Let me know. And we can make it happen. Because I'm going to be doing real life golf content regardless. But this is kind of like another little angle to that. Where maybe we could make something like that happen. That's a little left. Is it going to carry? Yeah, it's fine actually. It's right down the middle. What am I talking about? Oh, the problem with this is... I just need it not to roll all the way down. Because it goes all the way down into heavy rough. Sit. That is the best drive I've hit in a very long time. What a drive, Charlie Woods, and it leaves him a wedge coming in there. Now, this is not an easy hole either. So the wedge there is pretty damn perfect. Now let's see if we can make this one work. So you got to be a little careful of the pin, just a little bit. I think. No, I only have a punch and an approach. I forgot. Is this going to be enough? Pitching wedge is not nearly enough, so I need to take something off the 9-iron. This is why the finesses are so important, man. Oh, no. Catch the bunker. Oh. Oh, Oh my god, that is awful. I need to use the slope at the back there. That's my only opportunity here to do this, to do well here, I think. Is using that slope at the back. This is crazy, man. Alright, let's try it. Give it our best shot. This is what I wanted. Come back. Come back. Don't stop up there. You cruel world! You cruel world, man! Oh, it was so close. It had the PGA Tour stickiness, or PGA Tour 2K23 stickiness on the, Oh, that's a disappointing one, man. I really thought we had something going there. That would have been beautiful. It just came back down off that and gave us a putt for a par. Now we're looking at double. Go. Go. I was a little bit tentative. I was a little bit tentative because of the slope at the back of the... behind the pin there. And now we have to putt through it. Alright, big putt for a bogey here. Turn! Oh. Double trouble here at Whistling Straits. And this is what can happen if you go offline at all at this course. It's just gonna eat you up. It's gonna eat you up. You have to be fairly accurate here at Whistling Straits, and we were not with that second shot. Man, that's a disappointment. I was running the risk by aiming left like that. I was running the risk, and I unfortunately hit fast 3.3%, and it sent it left. But yeah, the stuff I was working on in my lesson today in real life was so good, man. So basically, what I'm doing, and this is what he was saying, like it's natural after an injury to do this, but basically what I'm doing is I'm still coming over the top. Even with all of the lessons that I've got about kind of straightening it out and shallowing it out, I'm still coming over the top a little bit. So, but my club face is open. Like, it's like 8 degrees. It's between basically 6 to 9 degrees open every single time. So we've just been working on getting the club face shut. I'm basically aiming right now and just shutting the club face on impact. Like, on the way back, my knuckles are nearly touching the ground, and then bang through and keeping the club face closed through impact. And it's added maybe 20 yards onto my shots, and on top of that, I feel like I'm just swinging so much more freely. So I'm basically keeping my knuckles down and working on kind of swinging down towards my pockets, and it's really worked out beautifully, I think. And I hope that it continues to help, because it made a huge difference, and I'm excited to see how it all turns out once I go onto the course on Friday. I'm going golfing on Friday on the course. But yeah, it was making a huge difference to the contact I was making, and just made it feel like... I think my swing speed is after going up like 10, 12 miles an hour since last year now, which is great. It's finally starting to come back to normal, and I'm starting to feel free in the way that I swing it. I feel like with the driver it's still a little bit tentative, but everything else is starting to feel a little bit more like it was before the injury, and that's great. Except I feel like I actually have more control over my swing now as well, with the shorter backswing. Yeah, no chance we're getting it there, unfortunately. Even if I hit DOD, which I don't think I can. No, it doesn't even let me. We're actually close enough to being able to go for it, but just not quite. So I'm going to go up the right side and just kind of play a little bit of a draw. Let's try go with something like that. Like I was doing in real life. Look at that. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Beauty. Now, I've left myself in prime position for a flop shot here, I would say. A nice little flop from here. Make a bounce back birdie after the double. Could be perfect. Let's get ourselves back in contention here, alright? Yeah, the only problem is my flop only goes 18 yards. Are you kidding me? No, this is going to be a fucking problem. 60-degree pitch. I'm going to try to land it on the fringe there almost. I overswung it at. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's 10 foot for a birdie. I just overswung it and fasted it. I didn't realize I was going to overswing it by that much. Downhill, really? Okay. Downhill, braking left to right. Braking left to right a decent amount, I'd say. So I'm going to go with something like this. Come on, Charlie! First birdie! Yes! First birdie on the KORN Ferry Tour for Charlie Woods. We're back to 1 over, and we're back in business here. Come on, Charlie, lad. Let's have it. Let's have it, sunshine. Woods. It's good seeing Woods there on the leaderboard, isn't it? Is he going to be playing in the Masters next week? He is, and it's going to be awesome to see Tiger out there again. Maybe Charlie will be walking between the ropes, and we'll see him out there at some point as well. But yeah, super cool.
Should set up just a wedge in
super
downhill
cool.
approach.
Go on. Good shot. We'll take that. We'll take that, baby.
He's got his game face on now. That's safely into the right portion of the fairway.
Gorgeous. 109 yards. Let's go. No, this is not going to get there, is it? All right, I'm going to try overswing this a little bit. Still not getting there, is it?
The sand wedge.
Spin.
Just a
Yep.
bit further up than
That's what I was worried about. I tried to play a low ball, but it was always going to spin a little bit. That's not terrible. It's 32 foot for a birdie, but that's the kind of issues when you don't have a finesse shot. You kind of have to hit in between clubs sometimes, and that was definitely one of those occasions. I think it's actually turning right quite a bit off the start, but it turns back. I think it's going to be a fairly straight putt, you know? I'm going to go with something like this. Right edge. Right there. Start turning. Oh my. What an effort. What an effort with the putter there. What an effort with the flat stick. It was close. But we'll take it. We'll take it, baby. 1 over par so far through 6 holes. It's a grind out here on the KORN Ferry Tour. But Whistling Straits, this is the way I want it to be, though. I want it to be tough to win. I want it to be tough to play. Like, we're 7 shots off the lead right now, but that's okay. We got to play really, really well if we want to contend. And we got to play really well even just to stay alive here in the KORN Ferry Tour and work our way to the PGA Tour. Maybe we won't make it to the PGA Tour in our first KORN Ferry Tour season. Who knows? It happens all the time in real life. Why can't it happen in game? But we're going to fight tooth and nail to try and get there. That's for sure. I think 5-wood is the club. I don't think that gets there. Well, to be fair, I think it might get there with the way that these 3-irons run out. So I'm going to hit 3-iron, and we're going to give it a bash. I like the Jack Nicklaus grips, and the shafts are cool. That could be good, actually, you know. Might be too much. How about you come back off this little collar here? Come back off this little collar. Come back. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Good shot. Really good shot. The 26 foot for birdie on this hole is not bad at all, honestly. Keep giving ourselves birdie chances like this, and sooner or later one of them is going to drop. You know, that one there was close. No cigar, but this one's going to turn a lot. It's going to turn a lot, this one. Maybe not this much, but we'll see. Yeah, not quite that much. Okay. I was thinking I was exaggerating a little bit, but I was like, I already brought it back a little bit. I don't want to adjust again. But this should be good enough for a par. And par on this hole ain't too bad. 220-yard par 3s for a player, an 18-year-old just coming onto the KORN Ferry Tour with all the pressure of Tiger Woods' name. It's not too bad. All right? It's not too bad. But it was so interesting if Charlie Woods does go on to really get into professional golf. And because there's going to be so much pressure on his shoulders. No matter what way you swing it, even if you just say, play your own game, don't worry about Tiger. Like, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there no matter what, you know? So I feel like it'll actually make it a lot harder for him. And all these people that are gonna be like, oh, I don't want to see him. He's only here because he's Tiger's son. There's so many other better players out here. Why are they showing him on TV so much? It's like, because he's Tiger Woods' son. That's why they're showing. I hate that shit when Tiger Woods is playing in a tournament and, like, he's not doing great, but, like, he's still battling to make the cut or something. And people are like, why are we watching Tiger Woods all the time when Matt Kuchar's in the lead or fucking Timmy McNamara's in the lead? Because way more people care about Tiger Woods. That's why we're watching Tiger Woods. It's really that plain and simple, man. I don't get how people don't understand that shit. Like, it's really not that difficult to grasp. Tiger brings in the ratings. He brings in the numbers. I think it's, like, hard to actually put into words how massive Tiger Woods is as a sports person. That could be really good. Needs to sit. Wow, is that going that far? Wow. I guess the fast 3.1 made it go a little bit further. Okay. 37 foot. Birdie putt. Down the hill at the start. It's kind of uphill towards the end, but not much. I definitely think this is going to break right to left quite significantly, and I'm going to bring it down to like a 32 footer. And we'll go with something like this. It's definitely going to break quite a bit in the middle of this putt. Yeah, overrating it just a touch again. And hitting it a touch too hard. But that's okay. Gives us a good chance for a par here. It's breaking a little bit, but not much. It's more breaking up towards the other side. Yes, sir. Well done, Charlie. barrels that one in there. It's a fairly tame round so far, you know, but we're grinding. It's tough with no stat points, you know. Bandon Dunes is a different story because I feel like that's one of the easier courses in the game. With Ella Hovland, we were able to shoot 7 under. But I think playing the Masters with Ella Hovland next, that's going to be very difficult, actually. And remember now, the new courses, the new major courses are in the game now as well. Pinehurst number 2, Valhalla, and Royal Troon. I'm really excited to actually try those courses out.
As we close out the front side.
I think I'm going to aim at the grandstand pretty much. And no, okay. Yeah, I think this is a good aiming point. Right here. It's hard to tell right there. Beauty! Tell me that's the right line. Yes, perfect. Let's go, Charlie. Let's go, Charlie. Let's go. Is that going to go all the way down the hill? Might put us a little too close to the green. We need to remember our distances too, you know. 125 might be a bit of a problem. Pitching wedge is too much, man, but I think I can hit this. Yeah, see, we have a big gap between our 54 and our pitching wedge. I need to make the pitching wedge work here, though, unfortunately. I'm going to have to try and underswing this. I'm going to have to try and underswing this a little bit here and just see where we go. That could be really good, you know. Oh, what a shot. Charlie Woods! You beauty! That's how it's done. That's the creativity of your father there. And we're going to see if we can tap it in for a birdie. Back to level par. Let's go, Charlie. Front 9 level par with a double bogey. Can't complain too much about that. We'll take that all day long, sir. We'll take that all day long. Thank you very much. Level par. We're just 50th right now, which is kind of crazy. Level par at Whistling Straits is 50th. We're gonna have to really perform if we want to be competitive on the Korn Ferry Tour this season, man. And we might have to end up turning the AI difficulty down. I don't want to do that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I kind of want to just make it a really challenging Korn Ferry Tour season. But if it's looking like we can't even get out of Korn Ferry Tour at all, that's in the bunker. God damn it, Turlock. That's the one thing I was trying to avoid. I should have just hit 3-wood, to be honest, because that's going to be an awful shot from there. It's only 138, but that's not going to be pretty from in there. Oh my god. I'm genuinely serious. I'm not sure I can get this out. I think this is going to hit the lip. Yep. Hit the lip. Alright. Flipper to the lipper. Was a good birdie. We need to make sure we don't have a PBFU now. If we can get up and down from 80 yards, we're fine. 60 degree. I can bring it back to 90, and then... Oh, that's going to be too much. No, I think this will be good. A little bit of a low ball here. Look at that shot. Come on. Don't spin. Don't spin. Don't spin. Don't spin too much. Wow! Even with the low ball, it spun off the green nearly. That's why you need the finesse with a little less spin. Alright, breaks to the right, then breaks to the left. I think this is going to be fairly straight, you know. Like, genuinely, I do think this is going to be maybe a little bit more from the left. Alright, let's try it. Oh my god, I left it short. I think it probably would have gone in, maybe just missed left. Bogey. PBFU. Back to 1 over. Disappointing. We got a par 5 next. We can get another PBFU. Follow up the PBFU with a PBFU of the good kind. Alright, that's the goal here. Korn Ferry Tour. Everything's going well. Juan and Tate, 600 and 500 respectively. And we, right now, are probably... Where are we on the leaderboard? Not anywhere good, that's for damn sure. So we need a birdie here. So what do I want to be aiming at? Yeah, I'm not going to reach that bunker up there. 304? No chance. So I'm just going to barrel it up the left side here. Just like that. That might actually go 304. Oh, it's a soft bounce, and that's exactly what we needed there. It kind of hit the upslope. Perfect shot. 336 left. That's crazy. Alright, I think I'm going to lay up fairly tamely here. 213 to reach that rough, so 205 here with a 4-iron should be perfect. Perfect. Good shot. That's the second time now where I've been laying up with an iron, and the iron has traveled way further than I'm expecting. Like, way further than I'm expecting. What's going on there? Just gotta make this work. Be good. I went for the underswing with the 9-iron. Be good. Sit.
Good line.
Oh, what a shot, Charlie.
Good shot coming
What a
in.
shot, Charlie Woods from the rough. Breaks to the right, but it breaks left after the hole. That's the part that's confusing me. So I don't think it's going to affect this putt, though, right? I left it short.
Nope.
Oh my god, I left it short. I had it in the middle. It was an easy birdie. I can't believe I left it short. I cannot believe that. That is pathetic, man. Alright, 1 over. My goal is to finish this round under par. I feel like that would be an absolute grind to do that, but like right now we're 68. I want to finish inside the top 50 in our first event, and I feel like under par will do that, 100%. Is 175 enough? I feel like it could be. With the downhiller? Let's give it a bash. It's fast, but that could work. That could work big time. It's an absolute beauty from Charlie Woods. It's an absolute beauty. 13 foot for a birdie here. We just missed a birdie chance on the last hole. Let's see if we can get it right back here on this one. It turns to the right quite significantly at the start here, but it does start to turn back left at the end, so we need to be acutely aware of that as well. Slightly uphill, not much. Wow, that just stayed dead straight. Didn't it? It didn't turn right at the start at all. It just stayed dead straight. It must have started turning out more quicker than I thought. Like, that was... Look at this view, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous with the beach down there. They really do a great job with these courses, man. Whistling Straits looks phenomenal here. 402 yards. You can almost go for the green with my guy in this hole, but not the case with Charlie Woods here. Especially into the wind. Okay. Don't have to hit driver, but I will.
3 wood and a wedge would get you home here. So remember, fairway first.
The fast 3.1% is killing me on the way through, man. I should have hit 3 wood. Into the rough we go again. But that's the problem with these stats, man. Our stats are so low, it makes it very difficult to hit a good shot. Okay. I gotta be careful here, though. That pin is right off the back, pretty much. Like, we have to be acutely aware of that. Like, take this back to like a 144, and it's downhill. But, of course, it's in the heavy rough. I might have hit that a little too soft. Well, you know what? Use the slope! Oh, it didn't! How did that not shoot down right a little bit for me? Look how close it is to going all the way down. And now it's going to be very, very difficult indeed. Oh, that's cruel. It's a cruel world and we're just living in it, my friends. We're just living in it. Wow, that's unfortunate. But let's try and get a par. Maybe a birdie. Maybe a birdie. It starts to turn back to the right here. Not that much, though. Good effort. Yeah, I didn't think it was possible to leave it short there. I genuinely didn't think it was possible, but we'll take it. Okay. Thank you very much. Go on, Charlie. Nicely done. In the last 3 years, Charlie's just got slightly more Asian, okay? Let's make a birdie. Come on. Let's get back to level par here. It's the goal, man. I'm just going to hit 3 wood down here. 246, 259. Yeah, 3 wood's fine down here. Even 5 wood. I'm going to hit the 5 wood. Let's hit the stealth 5 wood. Perfect shot. Gorgeous. Beauty. That'll do nicely. And leave us probably 120 in or something like that. 150. Ooh. Left myself a little bit longer than I was anticipating there, but that's okay. It's a perfect 9-iron, you know.
Lefton's pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
All right, pin's very accessible. Let's get at it then. Let's get after it, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Spin that. Spin that. Zip. Oh, it didn't. It was nearly very good. Nearly very good. But it's birdie putt. We just need to be getting ourselves a little bit better birdie putts. So this is below at the start, but we need to be careful here because this goes back the other way, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go with like something like this. Right there. No. Wasn't enough power anyway. Okay. All right. We're lagging them up. We're playing safe golf right now. I need to get a little bit more aggressive over the last 5 holes. Last 4 holes, rather. Last 4 holes here at Whistling Straits are difficult, though. And that is something we need to be aware of, because like you can easily go off the rails here. The par 3 is extremely difficult. The last hole is extremely difficult. And overall, it's just a very difficult couple of holes. This one's tough, too. 500-yard par 4, for God's sake.
You have to hit a driver down here, just purely because of the length of the hole.
Shit. That's not good. 226 out of the heavy rough, man. This is not going to be good. Yeah.
This gonna be
I was going to say this is a layup, man. Awful lie. Why is my lie that bad, dude? Like, come on. Can't give me that bad a lie. Come on, for God's sake. Just need to get it running down there. Yep, that's fine. I was not even sure we were going to carry it over. But this is what I was saying, man. These few holes are very important because they are not easy at all. Right, watch this shot. No, I'm saying it. Watch this. Watch this. I said it. Zipper to the ripper! It's just a little too much power. Not bad, but we've given ourselves a chance for a par. Unfortunately, I think we could be going 2 over here unless we can finally make a putt.
18-footer.
Breaks right, though. I think it's going to be fairly straight, you know. Huge save from Charlie Woods. 5 straight pars after the bogey on 10. We got a par 5 coming up. If we can make it work here with the par 5, you never know what can happen, alright? We're 65th position. We've climbed 3 positions by staying in by making pars in a row. But this one is a gettable par 5. I don't know if it's going to be gettable for Charlie Woods. We don't hit it that far, but maybe it is. 548. If we can drive it 300 plus.
It can become a real headache if you're off target.
Yes. Please be good. Don't go right. Yes! Yes, Charlie lad. Come on. Perfect drive. Couldn't ask for any better. That's going to be 300 plus. 314, 237 left. That's gettable. From my boy Charlie, that's gettable. 212 to the front. 3 wood's too much. I'm hitting 5 wood. And I think 5 wood could be absolutely stupendous here. You know what? I think 5 wood might be too much as well. Might need to take something up. What's my 3 iron? Oh, my 3 iron is going to be the one, man. Watch this. I'm saying it now. I'm saying it now. Watch this. Let's be a little bit safe with this, though, because it does come in off the right. No. Wind. Why? I said be safe, and I still wasn't safe enough, man. No way that stops there. Go in the bunker. Oh, my God. You're kidding me. Oh, this is awkward. I think flop is the play here. Okay. Just make a flop work and get out of here with a birdie, hopefully. Jesus, look at that one. The way that came out is hilarious. Oh, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. We have a birdie putt, though. Come on, I need to make this, man. This is our last real birdie chance of the round, to be honest. Because this is not an easy finishing couple of holes. I was thinking maybe a little bit more, but Charlie. I think we're going to be finishing the round over par, unfortunately. Level par would be amazing at this point. Playing the last 2 and 1 under is kind of to be honest, par finish here is pretty good. Oh, what a bitter disappointment that is, guys. What a bitter disappointment that is. Come on, man. Okay, 256. 230 to the front. Obviously, I'm not hitting driver. And I'm not hitting... Oh, 5 wood. It could be the one. I think it's going to be a little bit much, but it's all we got. Nah, fast. It was just a little bit fast. Honestly, that was it. In the bunker. Yeah, that's going to be difficult. It wasn't far away from being very good, you know, but the way the cookie crumbles. This is a very difficult up and down, by the way. Like, extremely difficult. That's pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. Gives us a good chance for a par here. It's definitely turning left a little bit, but it's minimal, I think. Turning right, I meant to say. Huge save! Come on, Charlie, lad. Let's birdie the last for the crack. We gain another position, 64th. Come on, birdie the last. We're inside the top 50. Deliver down the stretch we shall. 339, we're definitely not getting there, so I can hit full driver. I can commit to full driver. A little slow, but that's actually pretty good. Ideal. Now, I think we're still going to have a decent shot length in here, and it makes it difficult. That was a nice bounce, though. 208, we'll take it. 208. Do I want to run this in? Or do I want to go straight at the pin? That's the question I have. That's clearly too much. I feel like that's too much, and that is going to be perfect. 5 iron. Put a bit of height on it. It's going to get there. I want to go left a little bit because use that slope at the back of it. Oh, please. Please be good. That's long as well. Wow. That's that long? That's crazy. Wow, I needed 6 iron then. Maybe 7 iron. Which is crazy to think of. Oh, I just am going to miss that slope, unfortunately. I can't get there with this. This pitch is going to be a nightmare. And I mean it. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. We have to get creative with this one, boys. We have to get creative. It's going to be a tough up and down for a par. Yeah, it's gone. Not as bad as I was expecting, honestly. That's pretty good. 10 foot. Pretty good. Just to finish one over for the round. It would be disappointing to bogey the last. It really would. Oh, we've had a couple of good saves, but not so there. It's going to be a 2-over round in our debut here for Charlie Woods. It's not ideal, but you know what? We can be proud of ourselves. We battled, we grinded, and overall, I think that was a really fun round. It's a 2-over round. It was actually really fun trying to grind out there, because Whistling Straits is not easy at all. We ended up finishing 91st out of the people that played this tournament, which is kind of crazy considering with that one bogey dropped us 30 positions, 30 plus positions. That's insane. But yeah, there you go. That is the first round of the KORN Ferry Tour at the Wisconsin Open. The double bogey kind of hurt us early on. But overall, like 6 under ended up winning it. We were only 8 shots off the lead. We were T91, which is kind of insane. But yeah, I think this is going to be a super fun career mode, man. I'm really excited about it. Charlie Woods, the main man. It doesn't look very much like him, to be honest. Well, you know what? We tried our best. It is what it is. Charlie Woods, we're going to not be very high up in the standings. We're T91, of course. We don't have any points, but you know what? Desert Championship at Wolf Creek next time. I love Wolf Creek. I love Wolf Creek. So we're not looking at an early promotion yet. We need to be inside that top 30 if we want a chance to compete here. We got 8 skill points now, so we can definitely put in a few of these skill points here and get our stats up a little bit for Wolf Creek. So let's have a look and see which ones we want to do up. I think power, I'm going to do one more. Because I think we definitely... Charlie Woods hits it further than this in real life, and he's only 15. So when he's 18, he's going to be hitting it even further. And we'll go with that. So power, as it stands right now, is up. I'm going to go for approach accuracy as well. Or do I go short game accuracy to try and get, like, the runner? I don't really need the runner. What do I need? This is the runner as well. The bronze runner. This one here, long flop. Okay, long flop could be really handy, I think. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go for 4. We're going to get that long flop. Do I get the long flop there? I think I get it immediately, right? The bronze one? Yeah, that's all I need is short game recovery. And I'll put a couple stats into putting as well. I'll put 1 into putting. Putting's super important. And we haven't put anything into our approach game either. So what do I want next? I want the finesse. Basically, I want the finesse next. Yeah, so there we get the finesse. So I'm going to put 1 into approach control as well. And eventually we'll get that finesse sorted. Because I think that's one of the most important shot types to have is finesse. Even if it's just a bronze one for now, just to have the finesse there is super important. So we'll go with that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching part 1 of this series. We'll be back, and we'll be back for the Wolf Creek one. What's the name of the tournament? The Desert Championship at Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada. So looking forward to that one. We'll hopefully be able to finish off a little better and get ourselves our first points on the KORN Ferry Tour, because we are going to need to climb these rankings fairly lively. It's not like there's a whole lot of tournaments. There's 7 tournaments before the KORN Ferry Tour ranking starts, and we'll have to take it by ear, but we'll give it our best shot. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. See you next time. It's been my pleasure to serve you all. Keep the flag flying, and tomorrow I'm doing a charity stream. Please do show up and help me out there. Charity stream tomorrow. It's going to be between 12 to 7 p.m. UK time. It's going to be here on YouTube, and it's going to be for a really good cause. Gamers Outreach, Gamers for Giving. It's basically for kids in hospitals, getting them gaming equipment, getting them equipment to help keep them entertained while they're in hospital. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys there, hopefully. And if you can't make it there, just even pop in just to say hi, you know, and if you can, anything you can donate would be absolutely awesome. I've set a target of $500, but it would be cool if we could break that during the stream. If not, I'll do another one maybe over the next few days as well. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace out.
Break.